What's up, YouTube? Andrew Lochner here. I want to make this quick video for you guys, walking you through an account here that I'm managing that's doing about 120,000 plus a month. September 4th, we're about to get into the holiday season. Labor Day is tomorrow. Want to give you guys just a rundown of what we're doing with this account, how we're growing and how we're scaling, and how we're thinking about Black Friday and Cyber Monday, which is coming up quickly. So if you're using Attentive for your brand, if you are an agency that is using Attentive, be sure to subscribe to this video. I've got a lot of content coming out. I've got some courses coming out. I've got some great content that I'm going to be building, and you won't want to miss that. So with this account, past 30 days, we're looking at $123,000. I'll go ahead and open this up just a little bit more so you guys can get an idea of maybe what the last, let's do year to date, looks like. Sitting about $936,000 total revenue. With this account, they have 3 retail locations. The majority of their revenue is not done through their online store. Our goal with SMS for them is to push people to each of the locations, depending on which they're closest to, and then start driving revenue through those retail locations. So we aren't even looking at the full kind of scope of how much we've generated for them. I've talked with Attentive and our reps there, and we're actually looking at around $10 million plus in total sales. When you take the phone numbers that we have on hand, you run the total amount of sales that have been done through SMS and them being that last touch point, SMS being the last touch point, and then them going in store and then making a purchase. The majority of those people will see a text, go into the location, use that promotion or that discount, then go feel and touch. This is a furniture store. They want to try it out. They want to see it themselves. They want to make sure that's going to be the right fit for them before they make that big purchase. So we're looking at an account that's doing really $10 million plus this year alone with SMS. This isn't even considering email. So with SMS, this is a pretty detailed look at what we're doing currently to scale and grow them, and then how I'm thinking about Black Friday, Cyber Monday. This is just to put a little bit of perspective on the total results that we've got so far, kind of allow you guys to see that this is a legit account. We're actually driving some real revenue here. This isn't an account that you're doing $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month with. This is one that's doing insanely well, and they are extremely impressed with the results so far. And when you do, and you're able to find a client like this and actually drive quality results for them, they're not going to get rid of you. This has been a client of mine for the last year plus. I'm most likely going to be with them for the next 2, 3, 4 years, depending on circumstances and just mainly what I decide I want to do on my end. But they are extremely happy with the results that we're driving for them. So if you're an agency owner, you're ultimately looking for clients like this. They're doing $150 million plus across their 3 locations. So they're a pretty big brand. If you have any questions on what I'm currently doing after you watch this video, hit me up in the comment section below. But like I said, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button so that the algorithm can push this video to more people who need it. And then watch out for content. I've got a lot of content coming up this holiday season into next year. I'm really going to be revamping my YouTube channel and focusing on high quality content. So without further ado, we'll jump into segmentations. So segmentation strategy is probably one of the biggest things that we need to be thinking about when we're doing SMS at scale. When we got a list of 50,000 people plus, we want to make sure that we're not just batch and blasting content to the whole list. We want to make sure that we're really thinking smartly about who we're segmenting and sending content out to, making that as personalized as possible to the user journey. If we're sending out a campaign that is about mattresses, we don't want to be sending that to somebody that is looking for something for their office, or that's looking for a couch. So with all that said, here are just a few of the segments that we've kind of built out and that we currently are thinking about in terms of campaigns. This also ties into our welcome journey. I have a previous video where I walk through the entire welcome journey that we set up for this brand. You can see all the conversational marketing elements included in that. We ask them what they're currently shopping for, what their price and budget is, as well as whether or not they're looking for financing or not. If they are looking for financing, we'll typically treat those people a little bit different than people that have money on hand and are looking to spend cash. So segmentation. We got a Labor Day segment here. This is mainly just engaged users, people that have clicked a short link in the last 120 days, people that have viewed a product, people that have added a product to their cart, Then also people that have subscribed in the last like 90 to 120 days. So this is an engaged group of our list that is more likely to make a purchase. We've got people that have viewed TV stands, people that have viewed reclining furniture. Most people don't know that you can actually make segments of users on what they've actually viewed with Attentive. This is something that we worked closely with our reps on. If you want to do this, I would go ahead and use the Attentive white labeled team, white glove team. Contact them, let them know that you're trying to set up a segment of users who have viewed a product on your site. They can get that set up for you. That will really help you out, especially if you're trying to make personalized campaigns across categories, across products. It really allows you to fine tune your strategy. So we got viewed TV stands, viewed reclining furniture, viewed dining room sets, mattress sets, bedroom sets, people with birthdays in September, people that have viewed living room sets. Those are a few of the segments there. Some of those got a little bit smaller. We don't typically use too small segments. If it's under like 200-300, we're usually stacking different segments. And that's another thing that you can think about too, is stacking segments of people that may or may not have interest based on previous behavior and things that they've done on site. People that have viewed another couple sets of products here. I'll go ahead and go a little bit deeper. Purchased R90. I use something called RFM, recency, frequency, monetary value segmentations. Recency being how long ago did somebody do something? If it's in the last 90 days, that's pretty engaged. Frequency, if they've done something 1, 2, 3, 4, 5+ times. And monetary value being, hey, this person has spent $500. Hey, this person's looking at an item $1,000 or more. Hey, this person is looking to finance something that is $10,000 plus. It allows us to then think about our segments a little bit deeper, and RFM is a really valuable tool to use when thinking about personalizing campaigns. So that's RFM, just kind of quick overview of that. So we got old subscribers, 53K, purchased R90, purchased in the last 90 days. Event attendees, we had an event at one of the locations. We want to send out a RSVP and then a VIP message to them after they had already been to the event. Engaged 80, that should be engaged R180. Astros and Yankees game, this is another thing that we had set up on our end where we had an Astros viewing party, Astros versus Yankees viewing party, and these were the people that attended. We had 1,400 people come to that event. And events are really high quality for them. It gets people into the locations. It gets people engaged with the brand. And while they're there, some of them end up shopping for furniture. So engage 90, a few different segments here based on holidays. Engage 365. We had a Christmas in July event, mystery sale segment made by Texans. I could go through this list for the next 30 or so segments that we've built out, but that gives you an idea of how we're currently segmenting our audience, how we're building out campaigns and personalizing them at scale. With that, there are a lot more things I could dive into. I could dive into all of our journeys. I'll do that quickly here just so that you guys can get a general overview. Our welcome series is driving a ton of revenue. And this is something that I'll probably build a different video on. But when I think about the welcome series, there's something called a payback period. So we have our customer acquisition costs. We have the lifetime value of those customers, but then we also have a payback period. And what I'm working with the paid ads team on doing is getting that payback period to a 7 to 14 day window. Because if we can pay back our customer acquisition cost within that 14-day window, it really allows us to scale up our paid marketing. It really allows us to hone in our acquisition strategy. We're really excited about a few things that Attentive is doing as well. They're building out a spin the wheel landing page that we're going to start sending a lot of traffic to. We're going to start sending a lot of in-store traffic to that landing page to make them feel like they are engaged, and it's also a gamified way to keep them shopping and feel like they are getting some kind of reward or discount or benefit from being a X brand customer. X brand being this brand. I don't want to reveal their names, but this is just a little bit of information about how I'm thinking about this account at scale. Again, they're doing about $10 million a year through their SMS, and that's actually just this year. They're probably going to end up with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas season coming up. We're probably going to end up around $15 to $17 million generated through Attentive. And so this is one of my better brands I work with. If you have any questions on this brand, if you want to learn how to find clients like this, if you want to find out for yourself, you're a brand owner, how you can start thinking about scaling up your SMS strategy. If you are a brand looking for help, feel free to reach out. I'll leave some information in the description below, but this gives you guys a general rundown of what we're doing with this client to drive revenue, to personalize campaigns at scale, as well as how we are really optimizing our SMS program with Attentive. So thank you guys for staying tuned. Again, if you stayed throughout this whole video, please go ahead, subscribe down below, hit the like button. That's going to help me out with the algorithms. And then also too, when you're subscribed, you're going to be the first to see new content coming out. I've got a lot of content coming out. I've got a lot of updates for you guys. You guys are not going to want to miss what I've got in store. So again, feel free to subscribe, like down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks again. Peace.